Hello, my Taurus. My name is Sky. Welcome to Balance You Tarot. I am going to be doing your weekly reading for the week of the 7th through the 12th. If this is your first time on my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. If you're interested in a private reading, then you can request one down in the description box. Okay, so I have two cards right now representing your overall energy. And your overall energy for this week is going to be the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles speaks about our fulfillments and our attainments. You know, this week could represent. This week is going to be very a period of financial stability. So you're going to be very stable in your finances. You're starting to see everything come together. And then there's going to be a Two of Swords energy that comes into the mix today. So you're going to be facing a challenging decision this week. And you're going to be really unaware of, unsure of what to choose. You know, both options seem like they're going to be equally good. So you're going to have to weigh out the pros and cons. Okay, use your mind and your intellect to make this decision. So let's get some more clarifications and start your reading. Okay, Taurus, starting your reading, I see the King of Swords energy here. And this is represented by an authoritative figure. Could represent someone who actually works, is in the military, either someone who works for the courts, either pertaining to the courts. This could be a judge, a police officer. So you guys may be facing some legal issues this week. Then you have the Eight of Wands energy here. And the Eight of Wands is something fast moving, swift changes. There's going to be swift changes. Whatever this is, possibly you're possibly have been waiting on a settlement. So, and this is for a small percentage of you guys. If you guys were waiting on a settlement or something to come in from the courts, you're going to get the answer that you seek, and it's going to come in very quickly. It's going to happen a lot sooner than what you expect. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords energy. And the Three of Swords energy represents feeling sorry for yourself, maybe an emotion, possibly feeling sorry for yourself, possible breakup in some of your relationships, rejection. Okay. So if this is pertaining to a divorce, okay, and this may be for a small percentage of you guys as well, it looks like you're actually getting a divorce, and you were thinking that this situation was going to take an extremely long process, but I do see the judge actually granting your granting this divorce. Okay. I do see a judge making an order on this. If you're possibly separating. Ugh. And this separation or this divorce is actually bringing in the Ten of Swords energy. So it's really knocking you off your feet. This is something that's very draining. Okay, this was a painful ending. It knocked the wind out of you. And you feel as if you're going through a crisis right now or this week. Okay. There's a lot of betrayal here. So some of you may have found out that someone was cheating and it really hurt you really bad, Taurus. But there's good news here, you know. I see an abundance of emotional energy flowing within you this week. I see you finding the strength to, you know, love yourself. Mm. Then we have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords represents, you know, apparently in this situation, it looks like you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait to, you know, get this divorce so that you can share this with your friends. You couldn't wait to get this news of this third party situation so you can tell everybody. And this is something, it looks like this is something that you've known, you've had suspicions for, or you knew that this was going to come one way or the other, was going to come down to this. And, you know, you're just now seeing it this week actually happening. Okay. So then we have the Seven of Pentacles here. And the Seven of Pentacles speaks of being at a crossroads and needing to make a decision. You know, a long-term, for your long-term stability, you know. Some of you may have, you know, invested really a lot into this relationship and a lot into getting prepared for this separation. This is probably the end of a long, drawn-out, you know, relationship, and you're actually, you know, starting to make the commitment to your work life and to working on living this life on your own, establishing your finances, making sure that you're financially secure in this situation. Oh, yeah. And then I see the Death card here. And this is the end, you know. This is the end of a period of suffering, the end of a period of worrying. Now you have an increased sense of awareness. Now you know, now that this relationship is actually ending and this separation is actually taking place. Now we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. Now this is, you know, coming and bringing in the energy of the thought, you know, the way that you're thinking. This is bringing in energy of your thoughts and your reflections. Okay. So it looks like you're reflecting on living your life on your own terms without trying to please anyone anymore. Because you're feeling that you have invested so much into this relationship, and at the end of the day, you were betrayed. There was a lot of deception. This person felt like they were getting away with something, and you decided that you were just going to, you know, you knew about the sneaking around, the irresponsibility. They knew about the irresponsibility, sneaking around, and this may be representing your own energy, because the way that the reflection is coming back in, it just looks as, I mean, the way that reflection, the Seven of suits, it brings in a reflection. So this is reflecting on the games, the lies, the deception, and the harmful, you know, words. But, and realistically, the Suit of Swords is really about energy that's not necessarily, it's not something that's happening to us. It's just something that's crowning our thoughts. This is the good thing about it. We have the Hermit card. So in the Hermit card, you guys, this week, the Hermit card represents you actually taking the step to, you know, taking the step, final step, to go within. To go within yourself so that you can seek a deeper meaning. Yeah. You're drawing your focus on your spirit and your inner world and soul searching. So, this is amazing. Then we have the Four of Pinnacles here, and you know, I see that you're holding on to your money with no intentions on sharing it with anybody. You know, you're starting to appreciate, you know, what you have. And then I see the star here, you know, which is amazing energy to kind of come to at the end, towards the end of the week. And this is, it represents feeling as if you're blessed by the universe, feeling inspired, feeling this healing actually taking place. I'm blessed. Then we have the Six of Swords. And this was a necessary change in the way that you were thinking, so that you can gain a better idea of, you know, what you want in your life and where you're going. You're releasing the baggage of these emotions. Then we have the Two of Wands. You know, you're juggling your priorities right now, and you're doing a great job at doing it. You're making sure that you're not getting overwhelmed. You understand where you're going, what path you're going to be taking moving forward. You're weighing out the pros and the cons to make sure that you make the best decision moving forward. Then you have the Eight of Swords. And then you're going to, you know, realistically, this is actually, you're going to go through this period. There's like 7 stages of grief. So you're also going to go through this period where you're, you know, whether you're going to be, you know, having some harsh words for this person, and you're going to be feeling like you're mad at the world, pretty much. And you have to be very cautious about this Eight of Swords energy, because you can be hurt inside and taking all this energy out on those around you. And your attitude can leave you in a place where nobody wants to be around you. So we are all entitled to our own opinions and our own feelings and our own views about, you know, how we feel. But try to stay in a more enlightened environment, in a more enlightened train of thought this week, so that you don't start to become really draining. Your energy doesn't start becoming draining to the friends and the people around you. Just don't speak about it anymore. Just move on. Okay, my Tauruses, that's all I have for you today. Please check in with me if you're interested in your next reading for next week. Thanks for stopping by.